All right, guys, how you doing? Welcome back to another Hashtag United Game Day video. We're here at CANVEY Island, a ground we know very well because our women play here their home games, but we're here as the away team today in the league, back in action. Very much looking forward to it. I've got Ross Gleed, who's going to join me on commentary today, obviously currently serving a suspension, which we'll ask him about in a minute. But first, let's see what the Hashtag boys have been up to since we last played.
Right, it's Big Stamps back on camera. I'm here for something very special. Look who I'm with the gang. Make some noise, come on boys.
Why are we here though? Why are we here?
The boys back and because everyone's asking me. In my mind, I'm coming back.
Is it?
But I don't know what's going to happen. I'll be at training tomorrow.
Have you spoken to Devs?
Yes, and I'll be at training tomorrow.
What did he say when you spoke to him?
He said, I'll see you at training tomorrow. That's what he said.
Are you sure?
He said, that's it. See you at training tomorrow. We're at the training ground now. Aaron. First he wants to copy me with my club. He wants to come to training. And now he wants to copy me with my Crocs.
We know there's supposed to be a new signing at training today. Who is it?
Well, if you put two and two together, probably a winger. I don't know. Maybe someone fast, energetic.
Wait, what?
I'm back, baby.
Start again.
Where you been, bro?
I've been everywhere, man. I've been, seeing the football world out there, and it's not nice, man.
It's not nice.
And what now? You're back, ready
Back,
for more?
ready to work, bro.
You tell trophy.
Yeah, so Paul didn't really like what I was playing. I wasn't enjoying my football, so I just messaged Dev, spoke to him, had a conversation, and told him I wanted to come back. And
Here you are, bro, dripping already.
here I am.
Just going to play some small-sided games. 5v5, blues against yellows. Play! Can you finish? Ah, got to put them away, Liam! Good save! Great ball! Ah! Blues are 2-1 up! Finish! 2-2, get one! Great run! Blue ball! What was that? And time!
Devs, we're into the season now. How's this start been?
Difficult. Results haven't been quite what we wanted. I don't think they've necessarily been unexpected. We knew it was going to be tough. I don't know how often I have to say how big a step it is that we've been taken as a club. We've not really been, I think maybe one game where we've kind of lost our way significantly and got well beat at Dereham, but even then, we were in the game. Brentwood, the red card was a huge turning point, and even then, to an hour on the back of a game just 48 hours before, we did really well. And the other games have all been close-fought games. It's hard work, but that's what we wanted, that's what we expected, and I'm happy with the progress we're making.
Happy with the squad?
Yeah, always looking to tweak things and improve. There's a couple of areas that we'd like to strengthen, but I'm not going to panic, and it's got to be the right people.
Right guys, hear me out for just 2 seconds, right? Stampy's back on match edits. I spoke to the chairman and he said, you know what, Stamps, I'll do you a little favour. So to celebrate, we have got 20% off all Hashtag United leisure wear. As you can see here, if you go over to the fashion section on the website, you will see you've got the hoodies here. We've got Lou over here as well, editing a video. He's got the headphones on with the bucket hat.
Well, I didn't see you there. I didn't hear you there as well. But look, listen, HashtagUnitedStore.com is where you need to go for 20%. It's 20%, right?
20%.
20% off. Look, listen, look, maybe I don't...
Guys, look, listen.
He's going to put it in. Oh, I knew he was going to put it in.
Guys, look, don't say I don't do you any favours, right? 20% off, get over to the website, get some merch, tag us on Instagram, tag us on Twitter when you receive your gear. It's game time.
Sides up, we'll talk about them when we see their side, but we have to prepare for likely two formations. One which will be like for like with us, which is a 4-2-3-1. The other is where they play a 4-4-2 and it's a diamond 4. They like to play. They're a threat going forward. We've got pace to go forward with. So What we need to do is make sure that we don't commit and press too high unnecessarily. We can trouble them. We can really trouble them getting forward if we break quickly. We're that close to a win. We're not far away. Let's make it today. Let's go, come on, let's go.
Right, Rostafa Gleed is with me. CANVEY Islander today's opponents. They've got 5 points from the opening 3 games, no defeats, 2 draws, 1 win. What are you thinking?
No game's going to be easy, Spen, but I believe in the boys. I know they're a good side, CANVEY, but yeah, I back the boys fully, and I'm hoping for the 3 points.
Lots to talk about in today's game, particularly with one key selection. But let's first talk about yourself, who's obviously unavailable today. You got a red card in the last game. Have you watched it back? What were you thinking about it?
Yeah, I've watched it back. There was no intent to get the player, but I think just because he's stood there firm, I've caught him. I've got no complaints about it. I've just got to serve this red card and get back out there and obviously put things right.
Exactly right, and obviously it's an opportunity for someone else. We'll talk through the team in a minute, but one lad who's coming into centre mid for his first start is the just recently turned 19-year-old Iola Adebayo. What's he like around the club? He's a new lad, but obviously he brings a little bit of experience from the West Ham days.
Yeah, he's absolutely brilliant for such a young lad to stand up and actually be counted. He's spoken to us all. He's blended in really well, and I'm looking forward to seeing him on the pitch because I know he's got good talent about him. So yeah, it'll be a very interesting watch.
For sure. The big one, though, is the return. The same day that Ronaldo's returned for United, Josh Asude has returned for #United. What was the reaction to the boys in the changing room when you see Josh coming back?
You know what? Because I think everyone at this club loves Josh Asude, and I think it's just his presence and everything about him. He's just one of them people that he brings a smile to everyone's faces, even just looking at the lad. I mean, we all find him hilarious, so it'll be good to see him knuckle down, get back into it, and hopefully today get a few assists and maybe a goal for himself.
Well, I can reveal exclusively, he goes straight back in the deep end. Josh starts today. Let's see who's starting alongside him. In goal, we have Anthony Page. Left back, Danny Smith comes in for the injured Reece Hewitt. Centre back, Peds and Nutsy partnership continues. Right back, we have Matt Waldridge. In centre mid, as we mentioned, Iola Adebayo gets his first start for the club alongside Lee Hersett, who played last game. Jesse Wallace-Lasson ahead of them as part of that middle three. Jake Lindsay starts on the left. No Harry Honesty available today. Josh Asude comes back into the starting lineup on the right with George Smith up top. On the bench, that leaves Kiernan Hughes-Mason, Jacko, Harry Haysom, Joe DeBell and Carlos Flood. Let's play football. And we are underway here for #United's 4th league game of the season, 5th game including our FA Cup match. Still looking for that first win. Petty standing him up, ball comes in. Sheehan heads away, only as far as the 7 on the edge. Tracking back, good. Waldridge gets a touch to it. And Jesse finds George Smith. Here's Josh Asude, his first touch, back in a # shirt, and that's got to be a yellow card. The Ricky Evans rule says you don't get a booking in the first few minutes, but if you take that out of it, it's a yellow, no? It wasn't the best touch, right? But how many times, we know this player very well, how many times does Josh get away with those touches because he's so quick to the second one?
So quick. From the start, I've never seen a player that can literally from start push the ball and just get off in a full sprint.
It's Kouassi on the ball, covers a lot of ground, width to width.
That's it, double up.
Sude and Waldridge linking up here.
Good
from Josh. And now George Smith could mount an attack here. Does he want to run at the defender? Sude's on the overlap. Oh, Smudge just missed the chance to slip him in. Has he stayed on side?
Keep it.
George doing okay though, and he finds Jesse here. Jesse looking for the 1-2. I'm not sure if George will get there, but that's not bad. It'd be really important today, I think, if Smudger can get Jesse in the game with those takedowns and then play it into him. Because sometimes we just don't get him involved enough, do we?
No, sometimes we skip him out, and obviously he's an amazing player.
Speaking of Jesse, he could be through here. He's a little bit wide. Asude's making a run towards the penalty spot. Jesse fizzes it across. Oh, George Smith was not far away from that at all. I think there is, I'm not sure if that's a flag for offside or that's just pointing for the goal kick, but either way, a big chance there for the Tags. It is CANVEY on the ball here on the right side. Ball coming in again, and the quality's just not quite been there on the crosses, but they've had a few goes at it already. And it's going to be a ball back in. Needs to be got rid of by Peddy. Lindsay closing down on the edge. Hubble trying to get a shot off. Great goal. Cannot say fairer than that. Onto his left foot. I don't think Pagey can save them, Gleedy.
No, like you said, they've had a few chances now to put the ball in the box, and I know most of them have been overhit, but there's only so many balls that you can give into or put into the box before you actually create something. And I mean, he's rolled it out of his feet, and it's a great shot. I mean, obviously from our angle, it looks like he has no chance. So yeah, good goal.
Waldridge, looking for Jake Lindsay here. Chests it down.
Good
Finds
check.
Danny Smith. That's nice.
Yeah, I like that. He set it and gone.
There's a chance here for Jake Lindsay. The ball might have fallen to him here. He's quite wide. Is he going to get a shot off? It's still going. Puts it across. I think he didn't quite make it. The defender got the right side of him, but then the ball fell for him a second time. Thinking about a left-footed cross here. Puts it in low. Not sure if that was his intention. Salmon clears it. Because they leave these two up, they've always got an out, haven't they? Because they've got two of them. Kwasi's turned Peddy here, and he's got pace. He's going to pull away from Peds. A bit of a question mark as to what Nutsy should do here. Should he go to the ball? He keeps his area in the middle. Another chance, and it is Nutsy that gets the final touch, but it's still alive here for CANVEY in the box. Over to Kwasi, looking to get a shot off onto his right foot. Hits it. Is that in? It is. It's bounced back off the post and in the goal and out again. And we're just giving them way too much time on the edge.
Yeah, I mean, it's like we've said up our end. We're not keeping the final pass has not really been that good, whereas they've made a couple of passes around the edge of our box, and again, he's got the ball out of his feet. He's had a shot.
It's tough to take because obviously Lindsay's gone right up the other end just before that, and it came so close to getting a goal or providing a goal. But instead we find ourselves 2-0 down. We knew this was going to be a tough game. CANVEY unbeaten so far, one of the better teams in the league, but we're just letting them do too much in and around our box for me. Waldridge, 1-2. Lee Hurst's interested.
He's picking up a good little pocket, Lee, there.
Just got to trust him sometimes, haven't we, with the pass?
Yeah.
Sheehan goes line to look for a Sude. Shoot over the shoulder. I mean, I'm not sure about that. Again, you'd be fuming again about that, KD.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fuming now just watching it, but
I like the aggression.
Just let him know he's there.
Is he on? Lino says he is on. Kwasi, just one ball from the back, gets him straight through on goal. We've got to cut that out. Kwasi pulls it back to, it's another one. That's just poor. That is a long ball from the back. Kwasi's beating his man on the offside trap. And it's a simple pass into their top goal scorer, Price, who gets his 6th for the season.
Yeah, Kwasi's looking very dangerous every time he's getting into our box, basically. We've got to try and nullify that. I mean, they just look like they're running right at the minute, and we can't let that happen.
They look like they can score on every attack. It's a poor pass from Masude there to Waldridge, and he's invited another attack. It's Ronto on the ball, looking for the pass. Petty gets across, another chance to shoot. Good save this time from Page. Could have easily been a 4th.
Yeah, it's a great save from Pagey. I mean, good play from CANVEY again. Little set to Price. Tried to find the bottom corner, but Page has matched that. But you can see we're finding good spaces, but we're just not getting the ball there quick enough for people like Lee or Jesse to get onto it and do something with it.
Smudge are trying to win the flick down there for Asude, but they weren't quite on the same page. And now it's just CANVEY, and they look so frightening every time they come forward. That's onside, and it should be 4. In reality, it probably could be 5 or 6.
That's it. Pull out wide. That's it. Now go at him.
Lindsay trying to beat the right back. Gets a foul. Lee Hurst is going to deliver it towards the back post. Maybe Peddy gets ahead to it, and it would have been his first goal for the club, and an important one at that. But it's off target.
I mean, good delivery from Lee. That's all you can ask for. And Peds, I mean, we've attacked it.
Asude, what a touch that is. Now, oh, hello, that's a late challenge there. It could be another yellow card for another left back here. Because he's not slow, by the way, that Tanubu. He was catching Josh up there, but Josh just did enough, didn't he?
Yeah, it looks like he's getting in the book now.
So the second left back that Josh has managed to get a yellow card, but we need that to amount to something, Grady. We need it to result in a sending off or a goal or whatever. Every time over Waldridge's head. It's happened a lot today. He needs some help because this isn't technically his man right now. Chance here. Great block from Danny Smith. You have to say, he's not had a bad game, Danny, considering we've let in 3. He's been one of the more resolute defenders. Another block on the box. Peddy gets it and he finds Josh. Josh, turn. Afterburners, activate them. Let's go. He's got Jesse inside. Still Josh. Looks for George Smith here. Can you get a shot off? It's just showed too much of the ball to the centre-back there. Lee Hurst picks it up. It's a switch all the way over to Jesse, who's onside. Can we make it count? Who's he got? Beats his man. Ball in towards Josh. Great first touch. Man comes from behind, although Josh tries to rescue it. He's up against 2 men there. Maybe didn't move it quick enough. And that's offside, I think, yes. That's the half-time whistle here. 3-0 to CANVEY Island. We've shown a few glimpses that we could do something in this game, but let's be honest, it's a massive uphill battle ahead for hashtag in the second half.
I honestly don't know where to start with it. That has been the most inept, lacklustre, careless 45 minutes I've ever seen. You've just stood there and allowed a team to take absolute liberties with you. To the point where we've got players, after 35 minutes, in the opposition, kneeling on the ball. That's the level of disrespect you deserve! I've watched the ball get slammed from one channel, we stop because we think it's going to go out, so we don't go! And they keep it in and score! You're out there, we have a good touch, and undo it. Undo it like we think, oh, we can have 5, 6, 7 here. They're not going to let you do what you let them do, because they've got a bit more pride about them. I'm making 3 changes, and the people that are staying on the pitch are lucky. Because if you haven't got the stomach for this, you can go.
Back underway here for the second half. Strong words from Devs in the changing room and strong actions as well. So triple substitution. Both Smiths and Lindsay are off. Harry Haysom comes on for what we call his competitive debut. And we've also seen Kieran Hughes Mason and Carlos Flood come on in what looks like a 3 at the back formation for the Tags in the second half. Jesse, for Asude out on the right. Has his delivery improved? We don't find out yet, but he's still got it here. Beats his man, still going, Josh. Can you pass it to someone there? It's gone all the way across the goal, and you can see Jesse's frustrated that he didn't get the cut back there. Hurst on the corner. They want to do the short one. Jesse puts it in. Keys! Just misses the connection there. Carlos, though, gets it over to Lee Hurst. He's got another chance to deliver. The big boys are still up. It's a great ball in towards Harry Haysom! And can you imagine if within seconds of coming on for his competitive debut, Harry Haysom had opened his account, something that none of the other centre-backs playing for us today have done yet, is score for hashtag, and Haysom nearly did it.
That's an unbelievable ball from Lee, by the way, and great positioning from H just to stay in there. He's sensed the danger there. Good tackle.
We've got it back again. Flood. Ball roll, it's going to be offside for Kears. The ball is in the back of the net, but it is offside. But what a difference this second half has already had.
I mean, we start the game like this. Who knows what the score could be?
Kick from Mason. Adebayo wins it. Flood with enough space to take the touch. Not the best pass, but it's a lovely lead from Jesse, and it could be a goal here! And that is probably the best move of the game so far, in my opinion.
That's a massive chance. Carlos again at the thick of things.
We've already had about 3 or 4 more shots this half than we did in the first half, and that link-up, I actually thought the pass to Jesse wasn't quite there, but his dummy made it work. I think it's unrealistic to think that we'll keep CANVEY quiet all half with the quality they've got, clearly. But if we get some goals, heads could drop. Good turn from Flood. Great to hold on to the ball there. Hurst it into Kears. Some really good stuff the boys in white are playing. Jesse, can you get a shot off here? Closed down. Gets the shot off. Oh! God. It's coming. We're knocking on the door here in CANVEY. Waldridge is going to get it here. Over to Peddy. Jesse's going to get there. Sude's on the overlap. Cross goes in. Jesse gets it back. Adebayo. Who wants it off him? Little slip looking for Sude. Gets his touch! Oh. What a save from Mason. At some point, one of these has got to go in, Ross.
Yeah, he's done a couple of good stops. I mean, good play again.
I think we might have levelled up in terms of shots on goal for them for the whole game now, you know. Lee Hurst it.
Go Eddie.
Adebayo gets it. Sude to his right. Sude gets it. Josh Sude. Have at it, son. Have at it, Josh. He finds Carlos on the edge. Carlos trying to create space for a shot. Closed down, but it's still Carlos. He's still got it in the box here. Maybe holds on to it for a second too long. But we're asking all kinds of questions, Ross.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, maybe you could say he's held on to it for a little bit too long. Maybe he should have set the ball.
It's like he's waiting for that perfect goal, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, we got in the box, though. That's the main thing. We're getting into the box. We just need to take a chance.
Once again here, Jesse trying to get a shot off on his left, maybe. Gets over to Waldridge, who puts it back on his favoured right foot. Hursit, first touch into Kears. The link-up is unreal! And it's another good save from the keeper. If that is either side of him, it's one of the best goals you'll see.
You've literally just said it. Either side of him, it goes in. And I mean, Lee on his right foot, you can't blame him. He's absolutely swung at the ball. But, yeah, the build-up play is amazing.
Salmon gets it wide to Carter for CANVEY. Back to Carter. He's given Kawasi quite a lot to do, but he will get there. Up against Waldridge, dropping in from wing back now. Still Kawasi, he's not in a rush. He's had a great game. Back to Salmon. Chance to deliver. Plays it into the middle instead. Jesse Wallalaston tracking back. Probably going to give away a free kick here, I think. Oh, he's got the ball eventually. Amazingly. Oh, it's very late challenge from the 10. So the 10 wasn't happy. I actually thought the ref could have probably given a free kick against Jesse. He was being quite niggly in there. But the 10's just done something that's unacceptable, Ross.
I mean, I don't know the rules, but to me, there's no intent to get the ball there.
You
and he's grabbed him and he's thrown him to the floor. So for me, there's no intent for the ball.
You could see in the charge, his head was gone. He was going straight for Jesse because he was annoyed. And I think he has got a point in that he probably should have been given a free kick in his favour, but you can't do that. I mean, I don't know what he's saying because there's no excuse for him. Yeah, he's annoyed he didn't get the free kick, but he's just basically swiped someone out. You can't take the law into your own hands. He's a vigilante.
Yeah,
it's not Grand Theft Auto, mate. It's CANVEY Island. I don't think it's a red card. I don't think you should send him off. Did you just yellowed those two boys? Did they just both get yellows there? I actually think we've been as impressive as them in the second half as they were in the first half. The only difference is the finishing.
That is literally it.
I think we've cut them apart so well at times and kept them very quiet.
I think they've gone, is it a 5 at the back there?
I think we've arguably kept them more quiet attacking-wise in this half than they did us in the first half.
Yeah, I think I can only remember the one header they had.
Yeah, and we had a couple headers. We had obviously the Lindsay 2 chances, but Adebayo, you cannot do that. He's given the ball straight back to him. That's careless from the youngster. If they score now, it'll be a real sucker punch. Haysom standing up against Kawasi, who's got some very tricky feet, and that is really poor because we've actually played so well in this second half, and I actually think a draw in the second half is unfair on us, how much we've cut them open. But one pass can hurt you, and that's a big lesson to be learned there for the youngster.
I mean, yeah, it's massive. You can't be doing that there, and you've given it straight to probably their quickest player and the one that's probably been their most dangerous player all game. And he's shown it again. Quick feet, pulls it out onto his right foot and slots it across the goal. I mean, yeah, that's heartbreaking as well, especially after the start of the second half we've had and what we've done. And it goes to show you have to be clinical.
And that, for me, is the big lesson here. It's just the quality in the final third. We've got the quality up to it in terms of breaking them down. We've shown that in this second half. Yes, we had to change some things from the first half for sure. But the second half, they've done next to nothing. Haven't really got Sude involved enough in this second half. Flood's trying to do that. He finds Kears. Kears maybe just needs to get it over to the left to Waldridge, or it goes to Peddy instead. Adebayo still getting treatment. Still with 10 men here, the tags. Sude beats his man with ease, gets pulled back, and that's got to be a yellow card.
I don't think we're going to...
That's the third yellow card Sude has got on a player today. He's going to get the yellow. It's a red. It's a red card.
What? Oh, did he have a yellow already?
I don't think he did, but maybe... Oh, no, he got one in the Peddy situation, didn't he? So he got a yellow earlier with the Peddy situation, so it will be a second yellow for him. I've seen a red card shown there for sure.
That's for, is it Ronto?
Sude, can you get it across? Oh, he's gone down. Yep. Lino's flagged it.
Did he get
is it outside the box though? Yeah, it's outside the box. He's got Lee Hursit on the edge. He fancies it. Yeah, that's what he's gone with. Hursit! Oh! We've done everything but score here. We're still trying to score from this.
Yeah.
It's acrobatic effort from Joshua Sude there in the end, but Lee Hursit, that's unlucky.
You said it. You said it straight away. We've done everything apart from stick the ball in the back of the net. I don't think he should have left there with a clean sheet.
There is the final whistle. And of course, we cannot get away from the fact that it is another disappointing result. It's kicking off on the pitch here, actually, as we wrap things up between Asude and the big number 6. The 6 did something, and then Josh pushed him. I saw Josh's push. I didn't see exactly what the 6 did first. But this is just unnecessary, because only we lose from this, Gleedy. They've got the 3 points. We don't.
Yeah, I mean, the older boys, Lee and Nutsy and that, need to just drag everyone away and just take ourselves in the changing room.
If this is a red for Josh now,
Yeah.
it is. That's such a bad... Oh, that's a real shame. And he can't blame anyone because he's got involved in it. I do think he might have suffered a push or something first. But that's such a bad decision from Josh because he's done well. He's added to our team. And now it's the second time at the end of a game we've got a red card.
This is what Peds needs to do. Get everyone away, get them in the changing room.
We can't get away from the fact we've been beat fair and square 4-0. First half was poor. Dev's made some aggressive triple substitution changes at the break, which did work. The only thing we didn't do was score. We're still looking for our first win of the season. It's our longest spell without a win and our most successive losses ever in our short history, #United. I know the end of the game has kind of marred it a bit, Gleedy, but have you got a man of the match for me?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's only one person for me, and I think it was number 11, Kawasi. He's been absolutely unreal all game. He's literally been the heart of their attack, and yeah, I have to give it to him. He's been absolutely unreal this game.
Yeah, definitely agree with that. Let's hear what Devs has to say.
Game was lost in the first half. Second half we did enough to scare them. Needed the goal. Who knows what would have happened if we got the goal, but we created chances. But it's easy to be good when you're out of the game. Seen it so many times. I'm not going to be one of those managers that comes in and goes, oh, you were better second half. Because it's easy to be better when the other team's won the game. Players win games, managers lose them, and I lost the game today. I lost it because of the side I put out. We haven't got time to feel sorry for ourselves. We go again Monday. We've let ourselves down massively today. That's what hurts. We've got to dust ourselves down and go again. I've been in worse situations than this, that's for sure. Right, now I'm looking around to see where are our characters, who's got fire in their belly. When the going gets tough, that's when it becomes difficult, and that's when we find out about ourselves.